officer. Hello, officers. I want to know for what lawful reason, please cite the code. I see your badge numbers here. What lawful reason are we being prevented from going into the University of Pittsburgh? It's not. They pay tuition. Well, here's the thing. We're going to take this to my lawyer and to county council because I'm documenting, and this is journalism, documenting what you're doing. So why are you keeping people? Why are you doing that?
Pittsburgh property. We're here supplementing university.
So why are you unlawfully preventing us from going to talk to the college students that we would like to get their stories of?
You gotta ask Pitt Police.
No, I'm asking you.
We're Pittsburgh Police.
Well, if Pittsburgh Police weren't doing the wrong thing, you would have jurisdiction over that. I'm asking you.
This is no problem.
I'm asking you.
I'm here.
What's your officer name?
I'm here for them. Nicholas.
Nicholas what?
Yes.
So are you telling me that Pittsburgh Police, they don't have to follow lawful orders from you?
We're just here to support Pitt Police.
You said that. I know you support other police more than you support the people. We all understand that. I'm asking you for what lawful reason?
That was a good throw right there. I'm sorry. Those throws are great.
That wasn't a throw, that was a question, and you're on camera. You're on live right now.
Wait a minute.
Stop acting confused. What's the problem here?
I'm not confused. I'm watching them throw them Gatorades over.
Yeah, they're trying to get people in summer to be able to have drinks.
Good job.
Maybe if you weren't keeping people out, they wouldn't have to be throwing things. We're going to be taking this to county council and to city council.
You do know that we're not supervisors, right?
Okay, who's your supervisor?
We're not here right now.
Are you unable to do anything by your own accord?
No.
Well, why are you here?
Order.
Then why do I have to listen to you?
You don't.
Well, then why can't I just go over there?
Because Pitt don't want you over there.
I don't see Pitt. Where are they at?
Right there.
That's the encampment.
No, see the police.
Can you go to me to talk to that police officer and explain to him what a lawful order does and doesn't consist to? Do you know what a lawful order is?
Yeah, I do.
Well, then tell me why he has jurisdiction to do that. No, you come with me. You're the officer. You're the public servant. Who do you serve? I'm not asking you to be in charge. I'm asking you to use your leverage as a public servant. Oh, no. Well, if you're a nobody, no, sir. You're a police officer. Yeah, that comes with responsibility.
Right. If I could do what I wanted to do, I'd be downtown somewhere.
And if I went over that cage, you're going to arrest me.
One of us will, probably him.
So, what you're saying is you're complicit in something that you can't give me a lawful order for. So you're complicit in something that you won't give me a lawful order for.
Right.
So, what does that say about you?
I don't know.
I think it says that you're a fascist and a coward. Probably just a bullshitter, if I'm honest. I don't think you want to answer to the people. You already are. You're not going to avoid that. This is an answer. You're being recorded, and we're going to know who you are, Officer Nicholas, with your badge number 3725, Pittsburgh Police. You, Bateman, you won't even look me in the eye.
I have nothing to say to you, kid.
Why? You're supposed to serve me. I'm the public.
Serve you? Who the hell are you?
Who the hell am I? I live in the city.
Yeah, well.
I want to talk to the journalists about their story. He just said you would arrest me.
I didn't say it.
He just said you arrest me. You heard it. What are they doing? What are they doing? I'm the journalist.
Well, I don't want to talk to you. I don't have nothing to say to you.
Why don't you have anything to say? You seem invested in being here. What's the problem? You don't care about talking. You serve us, the people, but you don't care?
I do not serve the people.
You don't serve the people.
I serve the city of Pittsburgh and follow lawful orders.
So you listen to what anyone tells you, even if it's to put them in a gas chamber? Is that what you're saying? Because you follow orders.
Oh, look at that bag.
You're ridiculous. I'm standing right now at the encampment by the University of Pittsburgh. People are desperately trying to launch beverages over because the police, as you can see, have erected barricades all along this area. And they're blaming Pitt University Police, who does not have jurisdiction over them because they think they can pass blame off. It works with their white buddies in council. It doesn't work with the people. You're going to have to live here with the rest of us after this is all said and done. How do you think that's going to work? I'm just asking you an honest question.
Where do you live?
Here.
Where at?
I'm not telling you.
Why?
You don't tell me anything. I'm asking you, how do you think in general, despite where I live, all of us,
Right.
You're going to have to live with us here in this city, in this area. How do you think that's going to work when you treat us like this?
30 years.
Yeah, how do you think that's going to end? You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you ought to think about that. There's a lot of guys in history. Mussolini comes to mind, I think, was one. You ought to find out what happened to him.
Can I I watch this now?
No.
You keep talking.
I can't stop.
Watch this.
Well, I want to watch why someone who is taking my tax dollars won't even speak to me and can't even give me why there's why you're allowing an illegal barricade to be there. You want to watch them throw water bottles at people that are really thirsty and in the heat? You think that that's fun? I get it. I know what you are like. I'm not surprised at all. Nobody is. Do you think that I mean, we can just do this. I want a lawful order for why you're not doing your job to make sure that those Pitt students are not kept isolated and kettled in there. And you do not get to pass the buck on to someone else. And if you're going to do that, then you're admitting that you have no power. You're not the leader.
I'm not.
You're not anything. That's right. I'm glad you know it. So why are you taking our tax dollars to live a nice, cushy life? You're not doing anything. You're not responsible for anything. You're not going to the gym. You're not prepared to protect and serve whatsoever. You'd probably fall on your ass. Look, you have water. Why do you have water? And you have water, but the Pitt students aren't allowed to have water. They're paying tuition to be here. What? Can you answer that?
You're going to have to ask the Pitt police.
I'm asking you. I can't ask the Pitt police.
This ain't our gig.
I can't ask them.
Right,
yes, it is. You're the Pittsburgh police.
Right.
There's a barricade in between us, an unlawful barricade. You as the police officer need to remove that.
You're going to tell Pitt police that?
No, I'm telling you. No.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Pitt property.
I understand. This is all going to court.
This is Pitt property.
And those are Pitt students. Why are we not allowed to talk to them?
Ask the Pitt police.
Well, you didn't ask him. Why didn't you ask him? Isn't it your job?
Police right there.
Hey, isn't it your job to ask them? Yeah, it is.
Nope.
Yeah, it is. It's your job to investigate.
No.
Yes, it is. It's your job. You're saying it's not your job to investigate crimes. It's not your job to investigate what goes on in the city. Is that what? Okay, so that's your interview. What is your job? What is your job?
I don't know.
You don't know what your job is, but you can put people in jail and kill and murder them if you want? Are you proud of that?
No.
Well, then why won't you talk? Maybe if you know that that's a problem, then if we talk about it. No, well, I know you don't know.
Nothing to say to you.
I know you don't, and that's the problem. That's exactly the problem that we have here.
I don't want you to go find something to do then.
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing exactly what I came for. I'm doing exactly the useful thing I came for.
Okay.
Tell me why. You're not doing your job. What are you doing? What is your job? What is your job? Is your job to sit around and watch people throw water bottles at a school while you drink water and ignore the public servants that pay your salary and make all that belly fat happen?
Let's go over by the fence.
Let's go over by the fence.
Come on.
Let's talk to the Pitt police officer.
All right, pull him over.
Sarah. Are you getting his attention?
I don't need to talk to him. You do. Call him.
That's what I said. Why can't... Hello? I'm asking you to do your job to help me to the person that you want to pin the blame on, who you say you don't have jurisdiction over. Why don't you help me, as since it's an easy job, it's the only job you have.
But you don't understand. I don't have jurisdiction.
Well, then you don't matter.
I'm down
you don't
here.
matter.
When my boss is telling me to go stand over there, I got to go stand over there. I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere else other than here. But this is where they're making me be right now.
Well, thank you.
There's nothing I can do.
I appreciate that honest answer.
I hope all this ends peacefully and everybody gets their points across and everything works out here. That's what I hope. I'm not hoping for bad will for anybody here. Okay? I'm just here because I'm being made to be here.
So can I, because first of all, I appreciate that honest answer. That is getting somewhere. That's when we can talk about how you and I both, me as the public, you representing the police, that's how we can talk about what's wrong and what's not. If you're receiving unlawful orders and you don't want to be here and you don't believe in it,
I don't want to be here.
We need to know who is giving you the order.
Listen.
Who's giving you the order?
Listen, don't get it wrong. I'll be here to keep the peace. Okay?
Right, but I don't see anything unpeaceful happening.
Stays peaceful. No one gets hurt. Nothing gets.
So if you receive an unlawful order, what do you do?
How I know if it's an unlawful order?
You are supposed to study the law, sir.
I'm not going to argue with you because because you don't.
If you enforce the law, I'm not making points. My point is, let me reiterate it. Your job is to enforce the law. You have responsibility. Yeah, you can do that, but that's not going away.
All right, well, you can sit here and talk all you want.
Well, here's the thing. You're going to sit here and you're just going to continue looking like an idiot.
All right.
You've given the answer. You were on the right path there. We were almost going to break into something there with that conversation. That's a way that we can shake hands as people. But you've got to understand that if there's an unlawful order that you absolutely have to know, or otherwise, why are you a cop? Let's be real. If you're getting unlawful orders and you're enforcing them no matter what, that's a severe danger to this country, and I know that the people agree with me, especially the ones that served in the armed forces. So this is the video that we're going to be putting out today about you. And everyone will know that you don't have any actual power. So when you go power tripping trying to arrest somebody next time, remember that you don't actually have any power. You pretend that you listen to Pitt police and you don't know the law and you don't feel like you have to, and that was your answer to the public. I'm sure they'll be glad to know. And when we have your court case and you try to defend yourself, you're not going to be able to. Goodbye.